High creatinine only eat. These four foods avoid the rest. High creatinine can feel like a quiet alarm inside your body. The numbers on the report look small, yet the meaning is heavy. Your kidneys work without rest, filtering waste, balancing minerals, and guarding your heart and brain. When creatinine is high, that silent system is under strain. Food will not cure every problem, but the right choices can lighten the load. 4 everyday foods can give your filters a break, while many familiar plates quietly add stress. You deserve a plan that is simple, warm, and kind to your body. Recent guidance from trusted sources such as the National Institutes of Health and the National Kidney Foundation shows that lower sodium, careful protein, and more fiber support healthier labs over time. That science matters, so does your story. Maybe you wake with puffy ankles. Maybe fatigue follows you through the afternoon. Maybe worry keeps you awake at night. Take a breath. Tonight, we will focus on what to eat, how to prepare it, and how to avoid hidden traps that push levels higher. Stay to the end for a small checklist you can print and use tomorrow morning. Your kidneys have carried you for years. Let us help you carry them starting now. Why food matters when creatinine is high. Creatinine is a normal waste from muscle use. Healthy kidneys send it out through urine with little effort. When levels rise, filtration has less reserve. The reason is complex, yet your daily plate has clear influence. Lower sodium reduces fluid overload and pressure inside tiny kidney filters. Balanced protein lowers nitrogen waste, so the filters work at a calmer pace. Soluble fiber traps some toxins in the gut so less reaches your blood. Your body also responds to steady blood sugar. When glucose spikes, tiny vessels swell and stiffen, which makes filtration harder. Small, steady meals protect those vessels. Authority matters here. Guidance from the National Institute of Diabetes and Digestive and Kidney Diseases explains that choosing less processed foods, watching salt, and favoring plant proteins can help people with early chronic kidney disease reduce strain over time. That is the backbone of our 4 foods. Each item was picked for an easy method, gentle digestion, and kidney-friendly nutrients. We keep potassium in mind without fear. We keep phosphorus in check by avoiding additives. We keep flavor alive because long-term success needs joy at the table. The goal is not perfection. The goal is a few smart plates you can repeat each week. If a recipe sounds new, try it once with a curious spirit. If a flavor feels strange, adjust it with herbs, citrus, or a different texture. Above all, notice how your body feels afterward. Lightness after meals is a signal that your plan is working. When you find a version that suits your taste and energy, keep it close. Consistency beats intensity in kidney care. Let us begin with breakfast, the place where small improvements build momentum for the day. Creatinine is only one number, yet it sits in a web of other markers. Blood pressure, blood sugar, cholesterol, and inflammation all shape the long-term health of your filters. Food choices touch each of these. A salty canned soup can swell your ankles by evening. A sugary pastry can spike glucose and invite a crash at noon. A colorful bowl of oats and berries can do the opposite. Your kidneys love rhythm. They like regular hydration, steady minerals, and gentle blood flow. Crash diets and feast days create turbulence that fragile filters dislike. That is why we highlight simple bowls, humble stews, and light plates. Reading labels takes 90 seconds and prevents many problems. If the ingredient line lists phosphate, pick a different brand. If the sodium line shows a number higher than your age, set it back on the shelf. Keep lemons on the counter and olive oil within reach. Keep cinnamon near the oats and mint near the yogurt. Put dry lentils where you can see them, because what you see you will cook. Finally, remember medication timing. Some people take ACE inhibitors or ARBs to protect the kidneys. Those medicines can raise potassium. Eating with awareness and spacing fruit or dairy from pills can help you feel steadier. If you ever feel weak, notice palpitations, or breathe harder than usual after a meal, call your clinician. Your team wants you safe while you build new habits. Food 1, oatmeal with cinnamon and soaked chia. A calm bowl sets a calm tone for your day. Rolled oats bring beta-glucan, a soluble fiber that slows digestion, steadies blood sugar, and keeps insulin gentle. That means less swelling of tiny vessels and less stress on fragile filters. Chia adds plant omega-3 second and soft protein. It swells in liquid, creating a satisfying gel that carries water deeper into your meal. Cinnamon brings warmth and anti-inflammatory support. Many adults find that a daily sprinkle helps with comfort and cravings. Together, these 3 make a breakfast that is kind to your kidneys and kind to your schedule. Preparation is simple. Place 1/2 cup of rolled oats in a small pot. Pour in 1 cup of unsweetened almond milk or water. Stir in 1 teaspoon of cinnamon. Add 1 tablespoon of chia that you soaked in water for 10 minutes. Bring to a gentle simmer and cook until creamy. If you want natural sweetness, fold in diced apple or a few blueberries instead of sugar. Finish with a small pinch of salt if your clinician says your sodium is under control. The benefits show up in small ways first. Your energy stays steadier through the morning. Your hands feel less puffy. You may notice fewer bathroom trips at night after a week of calmer days. You may notice your appetite feels more sensible at lunch. Over time, the bigger benefits matter more. Oats deliver fiber that binds some waste in the gut. That means fewer toxins travel to your kidneys for disposal. Chia supports hydration while keeping protein modest. Cinnamon supports insulin sensitivity, which protects the tiny vessels that feed each nephron. Your heart and kidneys prefer this quiet pattern to the roller coaster of sweet cereals or pastries. Smart options make this bowl fit different needs. If you manage diabetes, use diced pear or a few raisins instead of banana. If you have high potassium, keep fruit portions to a half cup and favor berries over dried fruit. If phosphorus is a concern, choose plain rolled oats and skip instant packets since many flavored versions carry additives. If you need more calories, add a spoon of almond butter or a few chopped walnuts. If you need fewer calories, increase water and reduce almond milk. If you prefer cold meals, soak the oats overnight and serve them chilled. There are common traps to avoid. Dry chia can cause bloating if you skip soaking, so hydrate it first. Protein powders can overload your kidneys, so do not add a scoop unless your clinician has asked you to raise intake. Instant oats can hide phosphate additives and excess sodium, so read the label. Sugar and syrup spike glucose and undo the quiet work of the bowl, so lean on fruit and cinnamon for flavor. Remember your portion. 1/2 cup dry oats cooks into a satisfying single serving. That size delivers fiber, texture, and comfort without crowding your daily mineral budget. Finally, keep the ritual gentle. Sit down, breathe in the steam, take slow bites. Your nervous system calms the moment you eat with attention, and a calm nervous system supports a calm kidney. Food 2, cucumber and mint yogurt bowl. When creatinine is high, hydration with purpose is your friend. Cucumber is over 95% water, which helps your body clear waste through urine without heavy effort. The crunch feels fresh, yet the action is gentle. Mint adds calm and bright flavor. Its polyphenols support a lower inflammatory tone. Plain Greek yogurt brings probiotics that support your gut barrier and help reduce nitrogen byproducts before they reach your blood. The gut-kidney connection is real. When the gut is balanced, fewer toxins travel downstream. This bowl uses that pathway to give your filters a break. Preparation is quick. Combine 1 cup of plain Greek yogurt with 1/2 cup of peeled chopped cucumber. Stir in 1 tablespoon of chopped mint. Add a small pinch of cumin and a light twist of black pepper. If your sodium is well controlled, a dash of salt can lift the flavor. Chill for 10 minutes, then enjoy. The benefits go beyond refreshment. You support hydration without chasing large glasses of water at night. You give your gut a clear signal to build healthier bacteria. You lower the heat of hidden inflammation that bothers your joints and vessels. You keep protein moderate so your kidneys do not receive a large nitrogen load. For many adults, this light bowl also eases late afternoon cravings that often lead to salty snacks. Smart options help this fit your labs and your taste. If potassium is a concern, mind your portion and favor cucumber over fruit. If lactose bothers you, choose lactose-free Greek yogurt or use a soy-based unsweetened option with live cultures. If you are watching calories, choose 2% yogurt instead of full fat. If your clinician wants weight gain, add a drizzle of olive oil and a spoon of chopped walnuts. If you need a softer texture, blend the bowl into a light dip and serve with sliced cucumbers. There are common traps to avoid. Flavored yogurt often hides sugar and sweeteners that burden your metabolism. Choose plain and add flavor with mint, cucumber, and a squeeze of lemon if desired. Thick cucumber skins can carry wax and residue, so peel them when needed. Portions matter because yogurt also contains potassium. 1 cup is a standard serving for most plans. If you take ACE inhibitors or ARBs, watch for signs of high potassium such as muscle weakness or a heavy feeling in the chest. Spacing this bowl a few hours from those medicines can help. Remember, timing, midday is usually best for this bowl. It cools you when the sun is high and supports clear energy into the evening. Late at night, aim for smaller portions to protect sleep. Finally, honor the ritual. Wash and slice the cucumber with care. Smell the mint as you chop. Notice your breath settle as you stir the bowl. These cues tell your nervous system that you are safe, and safety supports healing. Little steps repeated often become protection, you can feel. Food 3, lemon and olive oil pasta. A light plate can protect your kidneys while it pleases your palate. Lemon brings citrate, which makes urine less acidic and less friendly to crystal formation. That helps prevent stones that can scar delicate tissue. Extra virgin olive oil brings oleocanthal and other polyphenols. These compounds soothe inflamed vessels and support smooth blood flow through the renal circulation. When your vessels are relaxed, filtration is steadier and your heart feels calmer. This plate is simple and elegant. Cook 1 cup of whole wheat pasta until just tender. Drain well. Toss with 2 tablespoons of cold-pressed extra virgin olive oil. Squeeze in the juice of half a lemon. Add a pinch of garlic powder and a handful of chopped parsley. Taste before salting. The lemon brightens flavor so you can keep sodium modest. The benefits are layered. Whole wheat pasta adds fiber for your gut and steadier glucose for your vessels. Olive oil fuels you without flooding you with protein or additives. Lemon lifts the dish while supporting a more alkaline environment. The entire plate respects your minerals and protects your energy. It also satisfies a comfort craving that might send you toward heavy sauces if you did not plan ahead. You can shape this plate to your needs. If you need fewer carbs, mix in zucchini ribbons and reduce the pasta. If you want more protein without excess nitrogen, add a small handful of white beans. If reflux bothers, you use a smaller squeeze of lemon and more parsley. If you want more depth, add a spoon of capers and a few cherry tomato halves. If you need extra calories, add a teaspoon of almond flour toasted in olive oil and sprinkle on top. Watch for the traps. Cheese and cream sauces often carry phosphate additives that push phosphorus high. Cured meats bring salt that swells ankles and raises pressure. Overcooked pasta spikes blood sugar and leaves you hungry again in an hour. So keep the noodle tender but firm and keep the bowl bright, not heavy. Portion still matters. A cup of cooked pasta with oil and lemon makes a balanced plate. If you are very active, you may enjoy a bit more. If your day is quiet, a bit less is fine. Eat slowly and enjoy the aroma. Take a sip of water between bites. That small act supports hydration and digestion without burden. Finally, respect your timing. Lunch or early dinner is the sweet spot for most adults. It gives your body time to use the energy before sleep, which can help with morning lightness. If you track labs, note how you feel on the days you choose this plate. Comfort with clarity is the feeling we aim for, and this dish delivers it often. If you enjoy variety, rotate different shapes to keep interest high. Small shells hold lemon and oil in their curves. Thin spaghetti coats lightly and feels elegant. Keep a jar of olives nearby for a few slices when you want salt without a shaker. Keep lemons on the counter where you will see them. What is visible is what you will use. Food 4, vegetable lentil stew. When you want comfort that cares for your kidneys, this stew is ready to help. Lentils provide plant protein that produces less nitrogen waste than many meats. They also offer iron and a deep earthy taste that welcomes vegetables. Carrots bring beta-carotene for tissue repair. Celery brings apigenin and luteolin for microcirculation. Tomatoes bring lycopene for oxidative stress. Turmeric adds curcumin to calm chronic inflammation. Black pepper helps your body absorb that curcumin. A simple bay leaf adds a gentle perfume. Together, these ingredients make a bowl that nourishes without crowding your mineral limits. The method is steady and friendly. Rinse 1/2 cup of dry lentils under cool water. Soak for a few hours if time allows, then drain. Place lentils in a pot with 1.5 cups of water. Add 1/2 cup chopped carrots and 1/4 cup chopped celery. Add 1/2 cup chopped tomatoes or a few cherry halves. Stir in 1/2 teaspoon turmeric, a pinch of black pepper, and 1 bay leaf. Simmer until the lentils are tender and the broth turns gold. Add water as needed to keep a gentle bubble. Remove the bay taste and add a small pinch of salt if your plan allows. The benefits reach every system. You get fiber for your gut, which reduces toxins heading to your kidneys. You get steady protein without a heavy nitrogen load. You get minerals and vitamins that support blood vessels and nerves. You get warmth and satisfaction that lasts through the evening. For many adults, this stew also supports healthier blood pressure by replacing salty canned soups. You can adjust the stew to your needs. If potassium is a concern, reduce the tomatoes and add more carrots and celery. If calories are low, swirl in a teaspoon of olive oil near the end. If acidity bothers you, skip tomatoes and add chopped red bell pepper. If you want a creamier feel, mash a few lentils against the side of the pot and stir. If texture is a challenge, blend part of the soup and pour it back in. Watch for traps. Canned lentils often carry high sodium, so pick dry lentils when possible. Large amounts of salt hide in bouillon cubes and seasoning packets, so use herbs and spices instead. Portions remain important. 1/2 cup cooked lentils is a standard serving. That size gives the protein you want without pushing minerals too high. Pair the bowl with lemon wedges and a small green salad if your plan allows. Eat slowly and notice the way warmth spreads through your shoulders and jaw. That release is a sign your body is moving from stress into repair. Store extra stew in small containers so you can rest the next day. Food that waits for you is food you will eat, and consistency builds results. If you cook for family, double the recipe and freeze a few servings. You deserve help on the days when energy is low. This stew can be that help, your daily plan and what to avoid. A clear routine protects your kidneys better than a perfect day once a month. Begin with oats, cinnamon, and soaked chia. Choose the cucumber mint yogurt bowl when you want cool energy. Rotate lemon, olive oil, pasta, and vegetable lentil stew for main meals. Drink water through the day in small sips. Now the guardrails, avoid the rest, means skipping the patterns that push creatinine higher. Processed meats bring salt, phosphorus additives, and hidden creatine that raise waist and swell your ankles. Canned soups and boxed sauces often list phosphates that your kidneys must drag back out of your blood. Sweet pastries and sugary drinks spike glucose and inflame tiny vessels. High protein shakes create a nitrogen load that small filters dislike. Large cheese portions pile on phosphorus and salt without giving your kidneys a break. Read labels. If the ingredient list includes any word with phosphate, choose a different brand. Keep salt in a small dish, not a shaker, so you can see what you add. Use herbs, citrus, and olive oil for flavor. Use pepper and cumin for depth. Keep portions steady. A 1/2 cup dry oats, a cup yogurt, a cup cooked pasta, and a 1/2 cup cooked lentils are safe anchors for most adults. Space fruit and dairy at least 2 hours from blood pressure medicines that raise potassium. Note your reactions after meals. Weakness, palpitations, or unusual shortness of breath deserve a call to your clinician. Finally, keep your kitchen friendly. Place lemons, oats, lentils, and olive oil where you can see them. Prep cucumbers and mint when you bring them home. Fill small containers so tomorrow is easier. Simple steps repeated with care become kidney protection you can feel. Your kidneys have worked faithfully for years. They ask for steady care, not perfection. High creatinine is a sign to move with purpose, and you now have a map. Begin with a warm bowl that steadies blood sugar. Cool your afternoon with cucumber and mint. Lift your plate with lemon and olive oil. Settle your evening with a simple lentil stew. Read labels. Choose less salt. Favor fiber. Keep protein balanced and kind. Small plates repeated often deliver more change than big plans that fade. If you already feel better after a week, smile and keep going. If you need more time, honor the pace of your body and the wisdom of your team. Stay curious, write down what works. Share a success with a friend who is also learning to care for their kidneys. Remember this truth: consistency beats intensity when the goal is long-term protection. Tonight, place a lemon by the stove, oats near a pot, and lentils in sight. Tomorrow, make one calm bowl and one light plate. That is enough to begin. If you found these steps helpful, save this guide and subscribe so you can return when you need a reminder. Add a comment and tell me which food you will try first. Your voice may help someone else choose a healthier plate today. I'm cheering for your health, your steadiness, and your peace of mind. May your meals feel warm and kind. May your sleep feel deep and easy. May your labs reflect the care you are giving yourself day by day. Take a breath. You are not alone. Start small today and keep going tomorrow.